just to follow just a follow-up question on the same, that when you started doing this for the very first time, creating a aircraft for the Restro purposes. So what are the few challenges or few setbacks which you have received, and how did you go through the same?
Yeah, the thing was like we used to do it before. The first flight company is only 1 year back, started 1 year back itself. Before we used to do it by the third party, used to manufacture the used to provide them. So yeah, we face a lot of difficulty of getting a client because even the investment part is too high in this, not easy to it, and even the land is too high. In the basic city, yeah, we won't get of land. We usually prefer it in highway area or like that. So it was a challenging one. We got few clients. We also missed out few clients also because of this and through the investment part. And slowly we are just going up and we are doing it very.
Okay, so what are the first few, when was the first time you delivered one such project to anybody, that you have created a restaurant and that is successfully running? If you can give me one example for the same.
Like 2 months back, we have started in Gaya, Bihar. Bihar, it's a smaller city, and having us over there was a challenging one. We have got a opportunity to have a flight over there. So we have started it 2 months before itself, and it was a good experience over there. And the business is also doing good. Around it's taking up per day 2 to 3 lakhs in a smaller city. A huge crowd of waiting. Always there will be a waiting of around 2 to 3 hours. People come to just have a food and have the experience of aeroplane themed restaurant over there. So it was a good experience working over there itself.
Okay, so moving on with the presentation. So these are some of the Indian structure of food services. These are basically data regarding food and market in India. So organized food market from 2014 to 2024. So these are some of the data which will anyway share on the email IDs, for investors who are seeking to go for this opportunity. So let us understand more about this brand from this part. So you're looking for a franchisee opportunity where you're going for a FUFU model, right? Franchisee owned, franchisee operated, right?
Yes, sir.
So in this, you have already talked about the models which you said, area required metro cities and tier one and tier two cities. So, since the area required is really huge, 50,000 square feet. So, what's your plan for the metro cities? How do you cater to a metro city when the requirement of area is so much? And what is your take on this?
Yeah, because thing is that if you wanted a land in the cities, it's hardly difficult to find a over there. So we usually prefer to have it in a highway through or somewhere apart from the city. Like we want people to travel 20, 30 minutes, right? To visit our location. So we look for the location of such kind because in the city it's not that easy to start up such big project over there. Yeah.
Okay, so after obviously once you open the store and these are the models, what are the helps which you're gonna give to the franchisee owners? So in terms of marketing, in terms of staff recruitment, in terms of setting up the basics over there. So what are the help which you're gonna impart to the new franchisee owners?
Okay. So basically, like we have come up through a management part. So we'll look after entire management, like the thing like arranging the staff and new part and the kitchen equipment will be handled by us, by them. When it comes to marketing part, we do the entire marketing, promote their flights, the area over there, and through the social media, the news channel or newspaper, we press ads over there, and through which we advertise the brand over there itself. Even the staffing will be done by itself. Only the salary part will be paid by the client, and rest everything will be by us. Even we have a word with them and provide them the how to build up the business too.
Okay, so how many? So if I can ask, how many help which you need, how many staff which you need to run a restaurant like that, which is built on a 50,000 square feet place?
Yeah, it will be around of 60 plus staff to the airport for the aircraft, and the remaining will be the housekeeping staff and all. So max it will be 70 to 80 is required for this aircraft.
Okay. So just for the just for a follow-up question on that. So when we talk about multiple staff and their salaries and all, so how do you think that they're going to achieve the success when it is mostly outside the city? Is it? Are you also thinking of making it part of a some huge campus where other things will be also there other than the restaurant?
Other than the restaurant, yeah, we also are trying to have a slots over there, like a small stores over there near to the aircraft part. And even if they want to have a bank hall for the wedding part and any other thing other than that, like they also construct it according to the preference of the client. That's it.
Okay. So when it comes to staff and training them, I'm sure that you're gonna train the staff first in the initial days and then help the franchisee to start operating in his restaurant, right? But in the F&B industry, there is lot of change in the staff as well. They go on to join some other places and they leave. So how? So in those cases, are you also helping the franchisee to recruit new staff and train them?
Yeah, the thing is like whatever staff we keep, it's totally experienced staff who are having experience in the star properties. Yes, and equal training will be given to them, and even the salary part will be the good part itself when compared to whatever experience they have. According to the experience, we provide them the salary, and plus the accommodation too will be provided to near to the location itself. So I don't think so. There must be any problem regarding that. The will be the same according to whatever they do it in the hospitality industry.
Vishal, now I invite Vishal. Vishal, you have talked to some investors about this brand. If you can share some of the insight of this brand and let us know more about it.
Yes, thank you, Sandeep. I've spoke to some of the investors, and there are some meetings that we have done in past regarding the brand. Brand has a very good potential in terms of being a unique concept coming for a restaurant thing, and as a Aero restaurant, it's a very unique concept. Wherever this concept is go, I mean, like it is a very good potential to grow, and they require a land which is not even into the heart of the city, even if it's a little for a drive of half an hour. I mean, like the brand prefer that kind of a place, and so the rentals may a little less because it's not in the heart of the city; it's outskirts of the city. And yes, there is a scope where there is a aircraft, and along with that, there are some recreational activities that the brand plans, and according to the space and requirement, we can plan some sort of shops as well, along with the brand with a multi brands and multi cuisine things, because the brand is already there. So some apparels for some other toy shops and all, they can plan. So that's how I have inquiries, and yes, we're working on that.
So, since it would be outside the city, and it would be probably a family affair or a half day or a day affair to go to a restaurant like this and then come back. So, what are the other facilities which you think are very important in and around the restaurant?
See, around the restaurant, the recreational activities are important for kids. Kids play area should be there, and if the space is bigger, so there's some some rides or something that can be planned. And the shops that Mr. Sanil Singh was talking about, the shops can be done for there's some outlets, factory outlets for some different brands we can plan over there. So I mean, like, it can be a proper complex where you can eat, shop, and enjoy. So that kind of place should be.
Okay. So, Sanjay, since you are already running a restaurant in Goa, sorry, in Gaya, can you please tell me, how you're running it? How's the experience so far has been?
Yes. So it was just 2 months ago we have started it, and so it's going good. We had only delivered the aircraft over there, and the staffing part was by them itself. So the business is going good over there at like 2 to 3 lakhs per day. They are doing it, and the waiting also is going good over there at like 2 to 3 hours of waiting every day. They have it over there. The people from longer distance come to visit the flight over there, and they have a good ambience also, and they are coming up with a few more stores nearby to the to increase their business over there.
So, what are the periodical maintenance? I know, it's a huge aircraft, so I'm sure there are some periodical maintenance which are also required, right? So,
Yeah.
how do you manage that? How do you do your periodical maintenance, and how often do you need to do that?
Like maintenance part, I don't think so. Anything comes across like that. Like, but still, we give a 6 month of maintenance from our side if any uh, damages takes place. So we look after it, like our own company. We look after it, like any technical issue or anything like that. So we look after it over there, and even the everything is like fine for them. Only the even the paint part, it comes off around 10 years of warranty. It's a aviation paint, good quality of paint over there, so it doesn't make any difference over there.
Okay. So there are, now let us move to the questionnaire session. And, we have our first question, which we also share that, Mr. Shivaramakrishnan is saying that, do you take the existing outlet? So do you want to, go for a outlet which is already there, some existing space which you require? Can you turn it into a aircraft restaurant?
Existing one, yeah, like we can, yeah, take it. It depends on like, the location and about the how the quality of the aircraft is. So according to that, we can just speak on that, and we can continue it with our own brand over.
Okay, and no, also, would like to know that how your current outlets are doing. So, if you have an outlet in Goa, so how much it is doing for a month-on-month basis? Since it is only 2 months old, if you can tell us, how you are doing as a month-on-month basis, and what's your average ticket size?
Yes, so Gaya part is like a smaller city over there. Daily 2 to 3 lakhs. We are doing it on a margin, and if it is in a weekend, then it is around of 4 to 5 lakhs. We are doing it just over there.
So, how many sittings are there in that existing outlet?
It's of 80 packs, 80 to 90 packs. It is there.
So, you get full capacity during the weekend?
In the weekends, yeah, it's waiting over there around 45 to 1 hour waiting always. And weekdays also we have to have a waitings over there. Almost it's like almost all the days it's full itself. So they're doing a great business over there in a smaller city itself. So if you have
Okay.
anything cities and all, like metro cities and all, so it will do much better than that.
Okay, so generally, I'm sure it is a family affair, right? So, can you please tell me, so whenever there is a family which is coming, or probably two people who are coming for our dinner, how much is the average ticket size? How much generally do they pay for their meal? So, I just want to know whether the menu is on the higher side or the not. The price of the menu is on the higher side or a medium side, or what's the menu looks like.
Yeah, it's the menu part thing is done by us itself. 80% is prepared by us and 20% customized. And medium sides of orders. And per table, you can tell that's around of 3K, 2.5 to 3K per table has the average margin. Billing of, you can catch it of 3K per table.
What's the timing of the restaurant? And another question is, if a franchisee do actually get this first flight air restaurant, is can he also do it a 24 into 7 kind of a situation, or is there a time foundation?
The aircraft timing?
No, what I'm saying is the restaurant timing. The restaurant
Hmm.
timing, can it be 24 into 7, or is there any timing which is going on in your Gaia outlet?
It's 11 to 11, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m.
So if a franchisee wants, can he run 24/7?
Yeah, that can be done. Yeah, time frame is there. Yeah.
Okay. And also, there's another query. Since it would be mostly outside the city, there'll be a concern on the staff part, because they must be needing some space to stay, or they must be from the vicinity area. So how you are tackling that situation?
The staff part, we try to keep them as near to the aircraft, the area near to the aircraft itself, or else some people have a huge area over there, so we can build up staff rooms also near to the property itself, so it will be easy for them to travel and for them.
Okay, so it is very important that we also take care of their living situation, because otherwise, since it is outside the city, it's very important that the staff stays nearby, right?
Yeah, correct.
Mm.
So
Achha, so
everything.
now, there's another query which you're receiving. What is your first phase of cities you wish to expand? That we have, I think, discussed. We are talking about some part of Punjab and Rajasthan. Generally outside the city, where that kind of space is available. Even in other places where if we are available with that 50,000 square feet kind of a space, then we can do that in any city, or outside the city area, right?
Yeah, correct. So
Generally, so it takes
basically,
6 months to make that aircraft, right?
yeah,
So
correct. So
when somebody is tied up with you, if a franchisee is interested, if 6 months is the making period of that aircraft, how much it is gonna take for him to start the operation?
So for the manufacturing of the flight, it takes around of 4 months, 3 to 4 months, and later it will be assembled to the area which it has to be assembled to the client's place, where we transport it through a roadways, and there it for the assembling part and the everything we can consider it as 3 months. So after around 6 to 7 months, start the functioning over there.
Okay. Any other query, Vishal, Anshul? If you have any queries which you want to ask?
No, I'm good.
So who will be bearing the traveling for basically transportation cost for the aircraft?
The transportation station cost will be taken by the client itself. It will be extra.
Okay.
It have to pay extra for that.
So any idea, what can be the transportation cost if someone wants it from basically from Delhi to, you can say, in Jaipur?
So that depends on the different. Like we are tied up for a few through the for like how much they charge according to the kilometer or according to the. So we don't have an exact cost.
Solution will give us an idea if your manufacturing is in Bangalore and somebody is opening it in Jaipur. So let us know, what would be the cost for transporting that aircraft from Delhi, from Bangalore to Jaipur.
Bangalore to Jaipur, right? So it will be around. It depends. Like as I told you, we have a different agencies tied up with, and they charge accordingly. Cost varies. It's around by 6 to 7 lakhs for the transportation it takes. I can tell you, max to max.
Apart from the capital expenditure and the apart from the investment which you're looking, the investment which you're looking is actually exclusive of the transportation fee. That is another 6-7 lakh extra.
Correct. Transportation and the GST will be extra, which is not added to that. Totally, we need the police for this transportation. Like we'll be divided into 5 different parts, and then we'll be transporting it to the client's place over there.
So any damage during the transportation would be borne by?
Sorry?
Any damage which may be caused during the transportation, it would be done by whom?
It will be done by us itself.
Achha, it would be borne by you, right? Okay. And somebody is asking, when you wish to expand to Andhra Pradesh. So do you have any plan of expanding to Andhra Pradesh?
Yeah, we're looking after like Andhra Pradesh. We had visited few of the clients over there, but we are speaking on them. nothing has been finalized. If anyone's interested, do let us know. We'll have a meeting all together and we'll start up new over there. We are planning to.
We have taken up all the questions and you have answered them well. Before we end this session, Vishal, if you want to share anything before we end this session.
From my side, I just want to say, like, this is a very good brand. It has a very good potential to grow in cities like in North India, and like I mean, like it's all across India. Wherever you have a space on a highway or outskirts of any of the city, this brand has a good potential to grow because they have a unique concept, and along with that, they have recreational activities. It's a day out thing. So and family needs it. So I guess this is a good brand to grow.
Yes, and before we end anything, Mr. Sanil, if you want to share anything about the brand, or Mr. Gaurav, if you want to share anything about the brand.
गौरव जी शेयर कीजिए कुछ तो ब्रांड के बारे में.
सर नमस्कार सभी को.
Yes, sir.
जी
So,
बताइए क्या जानना.
So before we have asked a lot many questions to Mr. Sanil and he has answered to the best of his knowledge. Would like to know if you have if you want to add anything before we end this call.
करीब करीब जानकारी तो सनील ने शेयर कर दिया है. वैसा कुछ बचा नहीं है. अगर किन्हीं का कोई सवाल है तो हम कोशिश करते हैं जवाब देने का.
So we have taken all the queries, sir. So all the queries have been answered. We will also get back to our investors. We'll touch base with them and share the model and the franchisee deck with them so that we can have more one-on-one queries. So what I'm doing is I'm leaving our hotline number and our email ID on the chat box. We would request our audience to get back to us on our hotline, that is 97176888. And you can also write back to us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. Thank you so much, Mr. Gaurav, Mr. Sanil, along with Mr. Syed, and also thank you to our panelists, Mr. Vishal and Mr. Anshul, for your time, and thank you for sharing your insights on the brand. So tomorrow again we'll come back with another business opportunity at 12 p.m. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.